It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Monday. This is an okay weekend across the Ozarks weather-wise. Kind of on the chilly side. We had some dreary skies yesterday, but all in all, quiet in terms of getting around and traveling. We continue to see skies that are dry this morning. Cloud cover is still out there, but that will give way to some sunshine later today. Temperatures starting off cold. We're in the mid-20s this morning, so bundle up as you're heading out the door. Today is actually one of the cooler days in the 7-day forecast. I've got a warming trend ahead for us this week. No precip in the forecast really generally as we head into the new work week forecast, and I continue to see the threat for some much cooler air arriving at the end of the week. We'll get to that in just a minute. Right now, we're going to focus on the mild weather to come this week. Today, on the cool side of average, with high temperatures only making it to about 45 here in Springfield. We should have sunshine, though, because high pressure is in control of our weather pattern. It's going to keep things rather quiet for us today. Mid-20s to start, mid-40s as we head into the afternoon hours. Plenty of sunshine should be possible today, and I think we see a lot of that this week. Clouds are giving way to sunshine across the Ozarks. That's happening early this morning, and I think most of the day today will be met with sunny skies. High temperatures, they're back into the 50s by tomorrow, and that's going to last through about Thursday. So temperatures even slightly above seasonal averages through this midweek time frame. Things are going to be feeling pretty nice if you have any errands to do. It's a super busy time of year. Lots of folks out and about this week, and it's going to be a pretty nice week and cooperate for the most part with all of our planned activities. By this weekend, late Thursday night into early Friday, a cold front comes through and changes the game. I think we get an Arctic blast of air. Some of the models indicating that this could be the coldest air we've seen so far this year. Numbers likely falling back into the single digits for lows, and high temperatures could stay in the 20s. Yeah, that's what's happening by Friday and Saturday. So enjoy the mild weather while it's out there because it gets dangerously cold by the end of the week. Numbers are likely going to be warmer as early as Tuesday. I have high temperatures back into the 50s there. In fact, maybe even upper 50s for some. Sunshine continues. I think it will be a bit breezy on Tuesday, so keep that in mind with the warm up happening. Winds are out of the south and numbers warm up into the upper 50s. I do have temperatures that are still in the 50s by Wednesday and Thursday. And then that Arctic blast with the strong cold front comes by Friday. That is going to be a doozy with temperatures falling back into the 20s and 30s for highs. And as I mentioned, yes, single digits for lows with perhaps sub-zero wind chill values. It's going to be brutally cold to end the week and as we head into next weekend. If you got any weekend plans, just keep in mind this cold is going to be dangerously cold and change the game for us quite a bit. Around the country, what's making headlines? It's atmospheric river conditions bringing prolonged rain and snow beginning in the Pacific Northwest today. That will be ongoing for a couple of days with flooding expected there. The plains, we are warming up after our cold couple of weeks here in the early part of the month. And then we also have weather that's staying generally quiet across the lower 48 states as we look at the week ahead. No major storm systems will impact the Midwest, at least as we head into the new week. All right, here's a look at the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question. What I left you with on Friday. Which country is widely credited with starting the tradition of putting up a decorated Christmas tree? Do you think that originated in A, the United States, B, Germany, C, the United Kingdom, or D, Canada? What do you think? Any guesses? If you guessed B, Germany, you would be correct. Of course, still famous for their Christmas villages. The German Christmas tree tradition dates all the way back to the 16th century and originated with decorated evergreen trees used to celebrate at their winter festivals. Originally, some of these decorations included apples, nuts, and some sweets with real candles added later. This is the old German way of decorating with real candles and wood or straw ornaments. It's still practiced today in a few areas, of course, fire hazard. Uh, so not as many folks practice it today, but some still do, and they leave their gifts up their trees up until after New Year's or the Epiphany, which is Three Kings Day on January 6th. So now you know. Congrats if B was your guess. Here's your next chance to win. In which city does December mark the beginning of summer, where average temperatures are often above 77 degrees Fahrenheit? Do you think that is A, New York City, B, London, England, C, Sydney, Australia, or D, Moscow, Russia? Let me know your guess. You can do that. That's at the website, aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks for starting off your new week with me here. Getting close to Christmas. Hard to believe. Big shout out to our sponsors this morning, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Have a great day, everyone. Bundle up today. Warmer weather to come. 50s are back tomorrow.